Everyone, and welcome to Political Management. My name is Vishal Kulkarni. Friends, there are so many things which are happening in the political domain. If you observe closely, there are many management lessons which can be derived from all those things. So, Political Management is a channel in which we discuss all such learnings, the management lessons from the things happening in the political domain. It's a non-political channel. Well, today we will discuss about recently conducted elections in West Bengal. I'm sure the results are out, everyone knows the results, the cabinet is formed. So let's move from political things to the non-political things. If you ask minimum 10 people that what happened in the West Bengal, I'm sure 9 out of 10 will give you one answer that in West Bengal, Trinamool has won and BJP has lost. Now, that's a perception. Let's try to understand with numbers as well. For that, let's compare the figures of 2016 versus 2021. In 2016, Trinamool had won more than 200 seats. In 2021, they had more than 200 seats. So definitely, Trinamool has won, no doubt about it. Let's talk about others. In 2016, BJP was in single digits, less than 5 seats. Whereas in 2021, they have moved to 75 plus seats. Whereas in 2016, left and other parties were more than 75 numbers in terms of number of seats, whereas today they are almost less than 5 seats or almost 0 seats. So now if you share these numbers with someone who is not following the elections, who is not following these parties, he or she will say that it is not BJP has lost. In fact, BJP has improved its performance by multifolds, whereas actually the losing parties are the left and other parties. So why the difference? Why there is a difference between perception of the people versus the reality? Now, to understand this difference, one has to understand the goal setting process, and that's where the management lessons do start. Up to 2015, BJP was not existence in West Bengal. In 2015 or 2016, they made a small entry by winning couple of seats in West Bengal local elections, that is the legislative assembly elections. 2019 was a turning point where in the parliament elections they won more than 15 seats, which was substantial, and they created their mark in the West Bengal. And from there, they openly declared that West Bengal is their next destination. And they declared through their goal setting process. All the top leaders of BJP said that in 2021 elections, we want to win more than 200 seats in West Bengal. To me, to a management professional like me, it was a very important step. They communicated a goal to all the party workers that we are here to win more than 200 seats. What does that mean? They communicated to their party workers that we are here not to just participate in the elections, but we are here to win the elections. We are serious. We want to be number one party in West Bengal. Now, this particular message that we are here not to just participate, but we are here to win, change the paradigm. Change the paradigm of all the party workers who were working for BJP in West Bengal. Their paradigm changed from participation to winning. And that brought that kind of an assertiveness or aggression in the party workers. They became more confident, their body language changed. All the party workers started working towards that magic number of 200 because they thought that if my leadership is saying that we want to win more than 200 elections, we can do it. Let's put all our energies towards that particular direction. That was a turning point for the BJP to me. Today, when we see that BJP has moved from 3 to 4 numbers to more than 74 numbers, it's a growth more than 10 times, which is not an easy growth. What was the turning point for this growth was this message which was communicated by the top management or top leadership team of BJP to their party workers that we are here not to participate but to win. And they communicated this message through their goal setting process. All the party workers behaved that yes, we can win this election, and that's how they behaved. They became more aggressive, as I said. They became more aggressive. They became more confident. And I'm sure when we today we reflect these numbers of BJP from 3 to 75, this has played a big role. The confidence level of their workers has played a big role. Party workers has played a big role towards this growth. Isn't it related to something which we do in a corporate? In corporate also, we set up the goals. Sometimes we set goals but we don't communicate. Sometimes we set and we communicate as well. Now please understand the point which I want to bring on the table right now is the relation of goal setting process to the culture of your organization. And imagine a situation if BJP would have said, the top leaders of BJP would have said that okay, last year which we were at 2016, we were at 3 to 4 in numbers, so let's target 50 numbers. Even it was a substantial goal. But would it have created this kind of a cultural shift in their party workers? May not be. Because they would have still thought that okay, we still want to win those 50 numbers, means we want to be one of the party, but we don't want to be number one party. I am doubtful that if they would have set the goal of 50, they would not have even achieved 50 as well. Because the body language of their party work would have been totally different. But because this goal of 200 was set, communicated, it brought that aggression in the members. That's where I'm sure the BJP has moved from 3 to 75. So if you are a decision maker in your organization, if you are someone who is involved into a goal setting process in your organization, while designing your goals and while communicating your goals within your organization, you should think what message you want to communicate. If you want team members of your organization to work aggressively, your goal setting has to be aggressive. You cannot have a conservative goal and expect that your team members will work aggressively. Similarly, if you want your team member to work conservatively, which ideally to me should not be a case, then your goal should be in those lines. So guys, the goals are not just mere numbers, but these are the numbers which sets the culture of the organization, which sets the tone with which each and every team member working within the organization will act upon. So when you as a leader are setting the goals of your organization, communicating these goals to the organization, first think what action you want your team members to behave in this particular time span. And your goal should be in line with that action. That is an important lesson a management professional like me can derive from the West Bengal election. And this lesson is more important in today's scenario, when there are so many uncertainties for the business because of the external factors which you all know. I don't want to talk about again later. Because of all those uncertainties, this has created much more importance. So in these uncertain times, think what you want your team members to behave like, what actions you want from them, and then from that thought process design your goal, and then communicate that goal to the team members. And then when you are communicating, it should not happen that one leader is saying one point and other leader is saying other point. All the leaders of your organization should use the same language. That's what we have observed from BJP's strategy in West Bengal. All their leaders were talking about 200 plus. So that is something which even we can learn from these political parties, that all the leaders of the organization should use the same language. So if you can do that, I am sure your goals will give a message to your team members, and then your team members will act the way you want them to act. So that is something, a very important lesson to me this West Bengal election has given us. There are so many other lessons coming out of it which we will discuss over the period of time. This is the first lesson which I am sharing with you today. Stay tuned for many more management lessons which are coming from this West Bengal elections. If you like this particular video, do share your feedback with me. Till then, thank you, take care. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you very much. Bye.